And here we go, guys, just done qualifying round 1. Got 10 laps, whereas in practice I got 8. Knocked the second off my quickest lap. Quickest lap in practice was like a 31.08, and in qualifying 1 I got a 30.26. The fastest guy is going around in 27.45, so I don't know where the answer lies, to be honest. Do I add more speed to that straight? If I had a bit more timing on the motor, it might start spinning out a little bit, so I don't really know what to do there. Might back the slipper clutch off a little bit and add a little bit more boost, a little bit more timing on the motor maybe. I tend to fiddle with these things and then it screws everything up, so don't know. We'll see. What I'm going to do, that guys, is the sensible thing. I'm going to put a brand new pair of silvers on. It's not the weather for yellows, so ones I've got on aren't too bad. The fronts aren't great, but brand new set of silvers, can't go wrong. And here we go, guys, just made another change to the car. The drag brake was on 6%. I've doubled it, knocked it up to 12. Hopefully it's not going to be enough to make it kick out when I let off the brake, but I just need that little help just slowing down rather than slamming on the brakes myself or applying the brakes myself, which is kicking the back end out. I've done that a couple of times in qualifying 1. I just thought add a little bit of drag brake, then once come off the throttle, just slow it down a little bit, put brand new silvers on.
And here we go, guys, thanks for tuning in to my latest racing video. As always, please drop us a like and subscribe, really helps the channel, pushes the content out there. This small RC channel bringing you weekly races from around the northwest. So today we're racing at Southport Radio Control Car Club. This is round 1 of the Outdoor Championship, qualifying round 2. Struggling with the car, a little bit off the pace, made some changes, see how we get on in this race. Hopefully it'll improve it a little bit. Struggling to get the power down on this kind of like damp track. It's always a bit slippy at the start of the season. Got all that clear off all that winter mess that's still on the track. AstroTurf's best in the summer. Summer you can kind of like go gun-ho into every corner and really give it your all. So yeah, let's jump in straight into it and see who we're racing against. So here we go, here's the results from qualifying round 1. This should determine the starting grid. You got Tony on pole, Martin 2nd, Scott 3rd, Tommy 4th, Jacob in 5th, Chris in 6th, me in 7th, Freddie in 8th, and Andrew was 9th. Yeah guys, let's jump straight into the race and see how we get on. So this turns out to be my best qualifying result of the day. I do okay in the final. This race probably added to that good position on the grid in the final.
4.
So starting at the back of the pack.
5.
Probably take me a few laps to get used to the adjustments I've made to the car.
6.
Always a bit of do or die
3,
when you add new tyres.
9,
so here we go, down the straight,
8,
see how that drag brake. It kicks out a little bit. I'm not sure if that was a drag brake or if that was me just instinctively applying the brakes. This section here I'm able to go pretty much give it the beans through there. Very grippy part of the track. Jacob crashes into me coming back on the track. We start bonding in the middle of the track, but I get away. Skid out, give it a bit too much beans over the tabletop. Car in front crashes out on the tabletop. This section of the track's very slippy. Under there is very slippy, and this section here going around this corner, yes, always slip out there. So first lap is a 39.40. That's better into that corner, just letting it coast. See all the greenery that's still on the track. This section can give it beans through there, get up a lot of speed, slow it down, round we go. Over the tabletop, nice and steady. Seem to be nailing it in this meeting. It was kind of like my Achilles heel last weekend, that tabletop. So a bit more gentle through that corner. Second lap is a 31.32. Got a bit of a clear track in front of me. See if we can open up a little bit. Testing the water, see what it can and cannot do. Car feels nice. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the suspension setup of it. Can kind of predict what it's doing. It's sometimes easier driving in the wet, even though you spin out, because you're not carrying as much speed as you do in the dry. You can kind of like, it's a bit more forgiving, I think, if that makes sense. So lap 3 is a 32.16.
The running order at 2 minutes is 4, 6, 3, 5, 2, 9, 8, 7, 1.
So we're currently 3rd quickest. See if we can catch these cars nice over the tabletop. See if we can catch these bunch of cars up. Some of them might come together. Too much beans, too aggressive there. There we go. Lap 4 is a 32.85. Lucky to miss that car. There we go. Open it up for this section now. Give it some beans. Yeah, boys. This car's trying to get a move on me. Need to get away from him. She doesn't take me out. Nice over the tabletop. Open the gap a little bit. Red car's crashed out. Spin out. Lap 5's a 33.40. There we go. Nice bit of speed for there. The drive through that section of the track very confidently. It's funny how some track layouts suit your driving style and then other layouts don't. There we go, see if we can make it clean through this section. Gentle on the throttle, there we go. Fastest lap of the race for me at 30.28. Over the cobblestones. It's definitely better driving one class. I know I'm a bit selfish and I run 2 classes because I want to get the most out of my weekend, but it's definitely better just running one, which is a shame because I just want to drive.
4 minutes is 4, 3, 6, 9, 2, 5, 7, 8, 1.
So we're up into 2nd. Hopefully we can keep it. I'm either having a good race and everyone else is having a bad race, or vice versa. If that makes sense. There we go, through this tricky part. Gently does it. Here we go, lap 8 is a 30.94. 9/10 off my fastest lap. So if you're just patient, you might make a couple of mistakes in the opening laps or whatever, but you've just got to be patient. It's a waiting game rather than thinking, right, I've got to like give it full beans and just make more mistakes. It's all part of the learning curve, but it all depends on your mood of the day as well. If you've had a good night's sleep and had your Weetabix, etc, etc. So the 9th lap is a 31.09. It's all about being consistent, training your brain. On we go. Open it up for this bit. Get a nice line through. Just got to bring it home now.
4.
But no one around me.
5.
Nearly lose it on the tabletop. On we go.
7.
Bit aggressive there. And there we go. Lap 10 is a 33.86.
4, 3, 6.
So not a bad race.
5, 7.
Imagine how I could have done it if I hadn't have made those mistakes. But anyway, hindsight is a wonderful thing. So Tony won it with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 31.17. I was 2nd with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 30.28. So I managed to get the fastest lap, or the faster lap. Chris was 3rd with 9 laps and a fastest lap at 32.26. Tommy was 4th with 9 laps and a fastest lap of 32.57. Scott was 5th with 9 laps and a fastest lap of 34.12. Jacob was 6th with 8 laps and a fastest lap of 35.53. Freddie was 7th with 7 laps and a fastest lap of 32.34. Andrew was 8th with 6 laps and a fastest lap of 38.26. And Martin for some reason didn't run, so he come 9th. But yeah, boys, not a bad result. So it looks like, yeah, I was the fastest car out there. So that if I hadn't made those mistakes at the start, I might have been able to catch Tony, but Tony is quite a quick driver. So yeah, onto the lap times. So here we go, guys. First lap was a slow one. Lap 2 through to lap 4 were kind of okay. Lap 5 was a little bit off the pace. Lap 6 we got my fastest lap, 30.28. Lap 7 was a slow one. Lap 8, 9 and 10 were okay. 10 was a little bit off the pace. But yeah, we obviously, there's not much in it really compared to qualifying round 1 on the right, compared to qualifying round 2 on the left. Best 10 in qualifying round 2 was 30.28, best 10 was 33. So yeah, best 10, well, no, there's not much in it. Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? Just must have had a better race. Well, everyone else had a bad race. So on to the overall championship standings. It's all changed at the top. Got Chris Everson winning it, Andy Wood 2nd, Kevin Hodgkinson 3rd, Peter Hastings 4th, Dave Scouse 5th, Philip Swinton 6th, James Burgess 7th, Elliot Horn 8th, Tom Patterson 9th, and Chris Long in 10th. So yeah, here we go. A lot of good drivers in here. Just goes to show the different skill level of everybody, the various results and points that they've earned. So hopefully we've made up a few places, and there I am, 43rd out of, come on, 64. So it's bound to fluctuate a little bit. We have some good races, some bad races, but as always, thanks very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah.